Welcome to our tutorial
on installing Linux Mint.
We'll walk you through the
Installation process of Linux Mint.
both for those who want to replace Windows and for those who want to dual boot. Before we begin, a quick disclaimer. This tutorial is being done on a virtual machine to more easily screen capture the procedure. However, prior to using the virtual machine, this procedure was done on a working system and the results are the same. While this procedure should work for you, there is always the possibility there may be incompatibility or issues that arise we didn't experience. As such, it is highly recommended you back up all personal and important files prior to attempting the installation of an operating system. We take no responsibility for lost data. Please visit our website for more information on prerequisites prior to installation.
The first thing you'll see after booting the Linux Mint flash drive is this boot screen. Click Start Linux Mint. Once loaded, you will start on the Linux Mint desktop. To install Linux Mint, double-click Install Linux Mint. Or if you prefer, you can try Linux Mint and use it as if it were already installed. If you are not going to dual boot Windows, double-click Install Linux Mint and skip ahead in this video tutorial. Click the Linux Mint button in the bottom left corner. Type disks and choose the disks program. We need to resize your Windows disk so that Zorn can be installed alongside it. Look for the disk that is the largest size. We have Windows installed on a 107 GB disk, the largest disk listed. Click it. You should now see several partitions listed. Again, you're looking for the largest one, and it's usually in the middle and should have NTFS after its size. Click it and then click on the gears button below. Choose Resize. Assuming your hard drive isn't full, you should be able to resize it. Linux Mint requires a minimum of 20 GB of hard drive space. For this demonstration, we are going to configure 25 GB. If you plan to install additional software, you may want this larger. Scroll the slider back until free space following is what you want to use for Linux Mint. Click Resize in the top right corner. Once the resize is complete, you'll see free space and the amount you've given it. Close this window and then double-click Install Linux Mint. If you are on Wi-Fi, you may be asked to connect to your Wi-Fi network. Enter your password and then continue. Choose your language and then click Continue. Next, you'll be able to choose your keyboard layout. Since I'm in the US, I will just leave it as English US for both. Choose whether or not you want to install multimedia codecs. This will ensure videos play back properly. Click Continue. If you plan on replacing Windows with Linux Mint and not dual booting, leave Erase Disk and Install Linux Mint checked, and then click Install Now. If you're going to dual boot, you will see this screen a little bit differently. You will have the option to install Linux Mint alongside Windows. Keep that checked and then choose Install Now. If you haven't resized your Windows partition to allow for Zorn OS's installation, you could make your Windows system inoperable. Make sure you have partitioned the drive as previously instructed. This is letting you know what the changes are going to be to your disk. Click Continue. The installation should automatically detect the time zone you are in. If it doesn't, feel free to change it now by entering a large city in your area. For example, if you are on the East Coast of the United States, type New York City. Click Continue. Enter your name. The computer name will be automatically generated, but feel free to change it if you like. For example, if this is Dad's laptop, enter Dad's laptop. The username will also be automatically generated, so if you enter your full name, it will automatically add the first name. Choose a password and then confirm that password. If you prefer to log in automatically without entering a password, feel free to check Login Automatically. However, it is suggested that you do keep the password for security reasons. Click Continue. Linux Mint will now install files to your hard drive. Also, if you want to know what's going on behind the scenes during the installation, simply click on the down arrow and see everything that is happening. Now sit back and relax and wait for Zorn to finish its installation. Congratulations! Linux Mint is now installed. Click Restart Now. Remove the thumb drive from your computer and then press Enter. Your computer should now restart and boot Linux Mint by default. Type in your password. Zorn is now up and running.